this time in the bottle first, so very good. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Thank you all very, very much for being here to support and love the Arnold family. At this time, if you could just silence your cell phone or pagers just to make sure nobody disrupts us during our services today. And thank you all very, very much for coming.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
Good morning. What a song, huh? I love that song. My name is Bob White, and I'm here from Unity of Traverse City. And I would also like to thank you all for being here today. We're gathering to reflect upon and to honor the life of Richard Dandridge Arnold, known to all of you, I'm sure, simply and lovingly as Rick. Now, I did not have an opportunity to know Rick, but from talking with the family, I'm sure if I had, we would have been good friends. And the reason I say that, if someone loves the music of Jim Croce, who just played, of James Taylor, Simon and Garfunkel, and the Beatles, we were destined to be very good friends. We gather today to honor him for the love that he was, the spirit that he is, and what he meant to each and every one of us here today. And while his physical form may not be with us, he will be with us every day of our lives and our memories and our recollections, and the love that we have felt from him and shared with him and share with others as well. He is here, and he knows he is loved. When I met the family last week, I got an idea of the type of person he was. And it's been said that those we love end up being an indwelling presence in us. And Rick's light was actually shining through the comments that were made by his family when we spoke. His light was shining through so many of the words that were written and posted after people heard of his passing. One of them was, Rick will always hold a special place in my heart as a loving family man, a person who made the air lighter with his laughter and warmth. And one more, always genuine, happy, and ready to engage with anyone in a good conversation. Just an all-around great guy with a beautiful spirit. He will be missed. And he will, by so many people. But it's good to know, I think, that Rick's light is shining right here, right now, today. Through each of you who knew him, who loved him, and was loved by him. And simply being here today to support the family and each other, Rick's light is shining upon us now. And that light, no matter where we are, will never go out. And while we can't deny, nor are we meant to deny, the sense of loss, the sense of sorrow of his passing, we are also here to celebrate the life he lived and how willingly he gave of himself to every person he knew. We have a series of readings today which were picked by the family. And the first one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is on the inside of the card that is up by the signing book. And I'd like to read this for you now. It's called Do Not Stand at My Grave and Weep, and it's by Mary Elizabeth Fry. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning to the hush of the day, I am the swift, uplifting rush of a quiet bird's encircled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. From the family, I learned that Rick was the type of guy who found it easy to smile, but difficult to anger, except for those times when he might not make his tea time at the resort to golf with his buddies. That would tend to send him off. No one said he was competitive, but at the same time, he was on the tennis, the swimming, and the golf teams in school. And I would hazard a guess that he was. And I would also hazard a guess that there might have been $1 or $2 exchanged after the 18th hole in the first beer. He was athletic. He loved the outdoors, golf, tennis, being on and in the water. I heard stories of summers at the cottage in Elk Lake, of going to the UP, of being on a sailboat, and how he loved walking among the trees in a forest. I got the feeling that if he had a sanctuary, that was it, in nature. Above all, he loved his family and enjoyed being with them as much as he possibly could. He was a kind and loving son and sibling. He was a loving husband to Jan through their 56 years of marriage. He was a loving father to Meg and Carrie, and he absolutely adored his grandchildren. There's nowhere else he would rather be. If he started a conversation with someone he did not know, by the time it was over, he would know their name, and what's more impressive to me at this point is he'd remember their name, and he would know where they were from, what they did, what they enjoyed doing, And when that person walked away, they felt as if they had just made a new friend. From what I understand, he had a presence about him and was such a powerful effect and impact on people and made a difference in so many lives. He had such a love for life, his family, his friends, that his presence cannot and will not be forgotten. He loved music. He played the guitar. He wrote songs. And he played his 12 strings for one of his favorites. His daughter Meg also loves music. She has a phenomenal voice. And she would like to sing a song today in tribute to her dad, Let It Be by the Beatles. She will be accompanied by Ernie Cachalia.
In times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be.
I don't know if applause is appropriate in a celebration of life service, but that song definitely deserves it. I don't think any of us can imagine how much poise, how much love, and how much courage it took to sing that song. And it is phenomenal. Thank you, Meg, very, very much. This is the time in the service that we have set aside a little bit of time for open sharing. This has always been one of the most meaningful parts of any service that I have participated in, when people share their memories and some stories and a few things about Rick. Now, we do have a lot of people here today, and we want to get to as many as we possibly can, so I would ask, if possible, to try to limit your message to just one thing, just one memory, or one quality that you would like everybody to hold. And just before we get to that, excuse me, George has agreed to start for us today, and I'd like to have George please come to the front.
Well, when I married Meg, I didn't just gain a wife, I gained a whole family. And with Rick, I gained something I've been missing since I was 5. I gained a dad. I still remember the day Rick pulled me aside and said, "Let me give you some advice. No matter what she says, no matter what she's always right. Just keep your mouth shut and agree, and you'll have a happy marriage." I've had to remind myself that more than a few times over the years, but that was Rick. He had a way of giving advice that made you laugh, made you think, and somehow stuck with you. And he didn't just give advice, he showed up. Whether if it was working on cars, buying cars, tackling house projects, or talking through finances, Rick was always there and always ready to help and always ready to teach. He helped me build 2 decks, but what he really built was confidence. He taught me about carpentry skills that I still use today. But more than that, he taught me patience, problem solving, and how to stick with something until it's done right. He had quite a way of making you feel capable, like you could handle whatever was in front of you. Rick was steady, reliable, and the kind of man you could always count on with hesitation. Losing my own father when I was about 5 left a space in my life that never really goes away. But when I married Meg, part of that space was filled. Rick didn't try to replace anything. He just stepped into my life in his own way, with his own wisdom, his humor, and his strength. And for that, I will always be grateful. He, along with Mom, made me feel like I truly belonged, and not just someone who married into the family, but as a son. I'll carry Rick's lessons with me, the practical ones, the life advice, and yes, especially the marriage advice. But more than anything, I'll carry the example he set, how to show up for your family, how to give without expecting anything in return, and how to leave a lasting impact on the people you love. Rick will deeply be missed, but he will live on in all of us and the things he taught us and in the stories we share, and in that way we continue to live our lives. Thank you, Rick, for everything. I'm proud to have called you Dad.
Thank you, George. If there's anyone else that would like to come up and share a thought or two about Rick, there's no wrong way to do this. Just speak from your heart. And if you have something you'd like to share with the family and with all of us that we can take away from today, please come up. Okay. Yes.
My name is Jill Lauer, and I live next door to Jan and Rick. And And our neighborhood is such that it's a pretty quiet place. Really super friendly people, but we don't see each other all that often. And usually when I saw Rick, it was when we happened to be going out to the mailbox at the same time, or we happened to be blowing leaves or mowing our lawns, or and so we just struck up casual conversations. And I always always enjoyed talking with Rick. Super friendly. I play guitar. He played the guitar. We talked about music. We talked about and I was always so impressed because your lawn is always like, if there were 2 leaves on the lawn, Rick would be out there handling it, right? He loved doing that kind of work outside and working on his house and just taking care of things. I mean, he was He was someone who took care of things and obviously took care of people well. And just a very enjoyable, warm person who I didn't know him well, but I appreciated the chance to know him as well as I did. So.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to say a word or two? If not, that's perfectly fine as well. Okay. I have another reading. It's called When I Am Gone, and this one does not have a poet attributed to it. When I am gone, release me. Let me go. I have so many things to see and do. You must not tie yourself to me with tears. Be happy that we had so many years. I gave you love. You can only guess how much you gave me in happiness. I thank you for the love each have shown, but now it is time I traveled alone. So grieve a while. For me, if grieve you must, then let your grief be comforted by trust. It is only for a while that we must part. So bless those memories within your heart. I will not be far away, for life goes on. So if you need me, call and I will come. Though you cannot see or touch me, I will hear, and if you listen with your heart, you will hear all of my love around you, soft and clear. Then when you must come this way alone, I will greet you with a smile and say, welcome home. Just a reminder that there is a light lunch that will be served after the service upstairs, and everyone is invited to attend that if you would like. While Rick's physical presence is gone, his spiritual presence remains and will always be here. The love shared by Rick and for Rick is eternal. He can be found in the forest. He can be found in a warm breeze on a warm day and at the end of a beautiful sunset. You will know when he is close. You can call on him whenever you choose. And what you shared with him will be remembered forever. His physical form may be gone, but he is only a thought away. He did so much for so very many people. And the love he shared is coming back to each and every person who is here today. There will be times when you will feel his presence. Know that it is real. It may come to you in a song. It may come to you in the woods. It may come to you when you hear a 12-string guitar strumming one of his or your favorite songs. And it doesn't matter if it brings a tear or a smile to your face. It is real. embrace it as you would embrace him. We have another song at this point.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Over
I have one more reading today. It was written by Thich Nhat Hanh, and it's called Contemplation on No Coming and No Going. This body is not me. I am not limited by this body. I am life without boundaries. I have never been born. I have never died. Look at the ocean and the sky filled with stars, manifestations from my wondrous true mind. Since before time I have been free. Birth and death are only doors through which we pass, sacred thresholds of our journey. So laugh with me, hold my hand. Let us say goodbye to meet again. We meet today. We will meet again tomorrow. We will meet at the source of every moment. We meet each other in all forms of life. Let's close with a prayer. God, we are grateful for having this time to share together, to relive some of the experiences that we've had with Rick, to remember his love, to remember his guidance, and to know that he will always be with us. He is with us today in the songs that we heard, in the words that were spoken, and in our hearts as well. As you leave today, carry with you the memories that make you smile and the ones that make you cry. They are both gifts. They are both love. In the days ahead, when you find yourself standing by the water or on a breeze or watching the light change on the horizon, pay attention. That is where he lives now, in the beauty he loved. Go in peace. Go gently with one another. And go knowing that nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from the love that brought you here today or from the love of God. And so it is. Amen. I'd like to thank all of you one more time for being here, for sharing your presence with us, and sharing your presence one more time with Rick, and allowing him to share with you as well. Yes, John.
I'd like to share something.
Okay.
Tim Smith is not here today. He's out west. Tim is a very good friend of Rick's. And I would sub in their tennis group. And I knew he was a very good friend. We played golf. We both belonged to the resort. And Tim had lunch with Rick just before we traveled. And I knew he was a good friend. And I called Tim and told him what had happened. And he was really shocked. He didn't know he was ill at the time. A lot of people do. And Tim had a laugh that you won't believe. He didn't know. One thing that you said today, Mr. White, that Rick asked a lot of questions. He got to know people. If there's one thing I can say today, do that to friends. Find out about them. Because I didn't know he played guitar all these years. And I just started playing ukulele. He would laugh at me. But I had so much fun. It's something that we would have shared, yet at the time I had not known, or had I known. So just ask people more questions and learn about them before it's too late. So thanks, Greg. He's a very nice guy.
Well said. Well said. Thank you all again. Please don't forget that there is a light luncheon being served upstairs if you can stay for that. And thank you so much again for your presence here today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you much.
27 people were watching online. It's always fun to watch.
Cool. I hope my wife was one of them.
Well, she can watch the recording.
Oh, okay. It's just on your website? Okay, great. Great.
I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are